Greetings, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman, and I am broadcasting remotely to Philadelphia at Connie Mack Stadium. And we're getting ready for the second of a three-game series. And this is a big game because Houston is only 9 games behind the first place Atlanta Braves. These lineups are all set. I just need to get the cards together, put in the fielding ratings, and we'll play baseball. And I'm so glad you've decided to join us for this ball game. I'm going to make some coffee, and we will be ready to play. The tweet is up and the tweet is good. Okay, as I said, I'm gonna make some coffee, and then I'll get the cards ready, and then we'll get ready for this ball game. I like to give it a few minutes. I don't set these up in advance, so in case anybody wants to be coming on, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you what, I'm making the coffee here, and as soon as it's ready, we will get going. And Kathy Harden, I'm fueling up indeed. That coffee's brewing. It's also a time, it's like a time, what do you call that? An hourglass or a time capsule, a timer. Lets me know we'll be starting this ball game once this thing is set. It's set for 12 cups right up here, right up there. So we'll set it up. Let me just, this thing needs to be tightened periodically. God. There, let me tighten that up nicely. God, bear with us. Oh. nice and tight. There. Okay, sorry about that. By the way, that would be a nice ambiance, wouldn't it? Just and a coffee brewing for 10 hours. Well, I think that's ready. What a wonderful treat to have this afternoon. And we are ready to play some Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball. Here we go. There. I think that will work. Well, I said this is an important ball game. Hey, Ron, good to have you. We have Kathy here. I said this is an important ball game because the Houston Astros are only 9 games behind the first place Atlanta Braves in the West. They won the first of this 2-game series 14-5, pretty much of a blowout. And we're here at Connie Mack Stadium. We were talking about him last night. Today it's Tom Griffin for the Houston Astros, a right-hander, and Rick Wise for the Phillies, a right-hander. Griffin has won 7. Wise has won 9. Let's look at our opening lineups. Sandy Valdez-Spino leading it off in left field for Houston. Joe Morgan at second. Jim Wynn in center. Dennis Menke at short. Kurt Blefary at first. Doug Rader at third base. Johnny Edwards behind the plate. Jesus is in right, and Tom Griffin starting, batting ninth. For the Phils, Tony Taylor at third. Cookie Rojas at second. Dick Allen at first. Johnny Callison in right. DJ in left. Heisel in center. Watkins catching. Money at short. Rick Wise, the pitcher, batting ninth. 2 very good pitchers. Kathy's for the Phillies. I hope you understand, Kathy, I've got to go for Houston here, wanting them to make up ground. They're in third place in the West, behind the San Francisco Giants. And as we come into this ball game, Giants are 2.5 behind the Braves. Looking ahead at the schedule, and I'm sure that I hope that's okay with you. It's just a friendly game. On this date, August 16, my Lord, the Braves have already played and lost, I believe. Giants play later on this date. Yeah, no problem. The Phillies take the field. And leading it off for the Astros is Sandy Valdez-Spino. Don't worry, Kathy, I'll be trying for the Phillies as much as I can. And as much as I would for Houston. Okay, Wise is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Sandy Valdez-Spino. 4-6 left-handed, and swung on. It's a base hit up the middle. So Sandy singles to start it off, and here's Joe Morgan. Here's Wise now from the stretch. The pitch to Morgan. And that's 1-9 right-handed. Grounds it back to Wise. Forces Valdez-Spino at second. Morgan is safe at first. One down. Now Jimmy Wynn. The pitch from Wise. That's 6-5 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Double play. Turned by Don Money. Side is retired. No runs, one hit, none left. After a half, Houston nothing. And Philadelphia coming to bat. I think you like underdogs, Kathy Harden. I've noticed that. I could be wrong. A lot of times you seem to go for the underdog. And I do too. But not in this game. Tony Taylor leads it off for the Phils. And Griffin, Tom Griffin on the mound. He's won 7 this year. Wise has won 9. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, often, usually, yeah. Okay, Griffin is ready. Here's the pitch to Tony Taylor. That's 110 right-handed. He grounds it to third for Rader, who throws it to Blefary for the out, one away. Now Cookie Rojas. Here's Griffin. And the pitch to Rojas. That's 5-8 right-handed. Struck him out. That's two down for Dick Allen. One 4 to Allen. Hit deep by Allen. Oh, Lord, that's going. That is gone. Dick Allen with a solo home run here in the bottom of the first to put the Phillies ahead 1-0. I had a feeling that was going to happen. A 1-4 home run. Clean as a baby's ass. For Dick Allen. That is home run number 17. On the season. And he's underperforming. He had 32 and we're in the middle of August. That happens. But in any case, it's a 1-0 ball game. Hitting one off of Griffin. 2 outs, nobody on. And Johnny Callison comes to the plate. Here's Griffin now. The pitch to Callison. That's 4-9 left-handed. And home run 1. It's a fly ball to right, caught by Jesus. And the side is retired. But 1 run on the home run by Dick Allen. After 1, it's 1-0 Philadelphia over Houston. Top of the second now. Rick Wise will face Dennis Menke to lead it off. Here's Wise. The pitch to Menke. 4-3 right-handed. It's a base hit to left off Wise. A clean single off his card. Menke on first, and Kurt Blefary comes up. Here's Wise from the stretch. 6-6, left-handed, fly ball center. And Heisel makes the catch, one away. For Doug Rader, the third baseman. Here's the pitch to Rader. 4-6, right-handed. And that is a base hit by Rader. Menke rounding second, he goes to third. So the Astros have first and third, one down here. And Johnny Edwards is the batter. Edwards, a left-handed hitter. Okay, Wise from the stretch. The infield is back for the double play. Here's the pitch to Edwards. 3-10, right-handed. Grounds it back to Wise. And the only play he makes is to second for the force, and Menke comes home. So it's a 1-1 ball game now. Again, it was a tapper to Wise. And he turned around and threw to second to get Rader as Menke crossed the plate. The infield was back, but that was the play that Wise made. Now it's Edwards on first, 2 down, and Jesus comes up. Okay, here's Wise now. The pitch to Jesus. And that is 3-8 right-handed. Grounds it to short for money. And the side is retired. But there was 1 run for Houston. And 2 singles. And after 1.5, it's a 1-1 ball game. It's a beautiful afternoon here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I don't know how it is where you are. Trying to stay cool, and we're broadcasting remotely to Philadelphia for this ball game, August 16, 1969. It's going to be DJ leading it off against Griffin. Okay, Griffin is ready. Here's the pitch to DJ. That's 4-7 right-handed. Struck him out. That's the second for Griffin today. Now Larry Heisel. Here's Griffin. And the pitch. 3, and he boots it. An error by Doug Rader at third base. So Heisel is on first. He's a B, 1-10, 1-9. Being held for Dave Watkins. Mike Ryan out with an injury. We wish him to get better soon. They need him. He's a good catcher, actually. Here's Griffin now. The pitch to Watkins. That's 1-3, right-handed. Grounds to short, double play. Turn by Menke. Both shortstops have started double plays. The side is out. No runs, no hits. The error not left. Due to the double play, we've gone 2. It's a 1-1 ball game. Top of the third. And the pitcher, Tom Griffin, will lead it off. Griffin is a 6 NR. Two good hitting pitchers today. Griffin a 6 NR, Wise a 5 NR. Okay, Wise is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Griffin. That's 6-8, right-handed. Grounds it to third for Taylor, who throws it to Dick Allen at first, one away. Top of the order, Sandy Valdespino, left-handed hitter. Valdespino singled, forced in the first. Here is the pitch from Wise. That's 2-6, right-handed, grounds to short for money, 2 away. And Joe Morgan is the batter. Morgan reached on a force and then was out in a double play. Here's Wise in his windup and the pitch to Morgan. That's 4-8, left-handed, struck him out. And that's the first strikeout for Rick Wise today. 1-2-3 inning. We're in the middle of the third. It's a 1-1 ball game. We move to the bottom of the third here. And leading it off will be Don Money. It's a 1-1 game. Rick Wise comes out on deck. Here's Money, Griffin on the mound. Here's the pitch to Money. That's 4-8, right-handed. And that is a fly ball to center going deep. Back is Wynn, and he makes the catch at the warning track. 1 out. It was a 1-1 fly ball center, 2-20, and it was a 2. They say it's a game of inches, right? Here's Rick Wise. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch from Griffin. And that's 5-8, right-handed. Struck him out. That's the third for Griffin. I think he is a good strikeout pitcher. Yeah, look at that. 200, more than 1 an inning on average. Look at that, 200 and 186 at-bats. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. And Tony Taylor, the batter, 0 for 1. Here's Griffin now, the pitch to Taylor. And that's a 6-7, right-handed, walked him. So Tony Taylor draws a 2-out walk. He's a 1-10, 1-9 being held. That brings up Cookie Rojas, who struck out in the first. Griffin from the stretch and the pitch to Rojas. That's 5-12, right-handed, grounds it to first for Bluffery. He's a 4-24, and it's a 2-base error by Kurt Bluffery. Taylor goes to third. Oh my. That's the second error for Houston today. And now Tom Griffin in a jam with Dick Allen coming up. It's second and third, 2 outs. Ooh. Okay, Griffin now. Big at bat here. The pitch to Dick Allen. That's 3-8, right-handed. Struck him out. And the side is retired. He gets out of it, Griffin, with his 4th strikeout. No runs, no hits, a walk, an error, both left. After 3, it's a 1-1 ball game. And I think we've got a pretty good ball game going here on a lovely afternoon. for Strat-O-Matic 1969 Baseball, brought to you on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And I think this is time for me to refresh my coffee. Yes, I do. I think it is time, because there's no coffee left in my mug. Big K for Griffin, Dick Allen, after he hit the solo blast in the first. There's the fortune cookie I got from yesterday. That might not be nice to go with coffee, huh? Let's see what my fortune is. I'm not a big believer in this sort of thing. Others appreciate your sensitivity. Well, that's nice. Okay, very nice. Jimmy Wynn will lead it off here in the top of the fourth. Wynn grounded into a double in the first. Okay, here's Wise. The wind-up and the pitch to Win. That's 6-9 right-handed, grounds to short for money, a 3. 1-3, that goes through for a base hit. So Win is on, and the hold is on. He's in A, 1-15, 1-13, 1-15. I think he's a candidate to go. Dennis Menke at the plate. I'm going to send him. Again, he's a 1-15, Hold'em 1-13, Watkins +2, 1-15. Here's the pitch to Menke, and there goes Wynn. And he's out. Oh, Jimmy Wynn thrown out by Dave Watkins. Mike Ryan should worry about his job. That's 1 out, nobody on now. And Menke at the plate. Menke singled and scored in the second. Here's the pitch from Wise. That's 5-5 right-handed, struck him out. Number 2 for Rick Wise. And now Kurt Blefary comes up. 2 outs, nobody on a delightful afternoon for Strat-O-Matic 1969 Baseball. It really is. Here's the pitch to Blefary. And that's 5-10 left-handed. Struck him out. A lot of strikeouts today. That's the 3rd for Wise. Griffin has 4. In the top of the 4th for Houston. No runs, 1 hit, none left after Jimmy Wynn was thrown out attempting to steal. We're going to move to the bottom of the 4th. And Tom Griffin takes the mound. It will be Johnny Callison, DJ, and Larry Heisel. That's a pretty tough combo there. Callison, a left-handed hitter. Here's Griffin now. The pitch to Callison. That's 212 right-handed. Lines it to second. Caught by Morgan. 1 out. Now Darren Johnson. DJ struck out in the second. Griffin into his windup, and the pitch to DJ. That's 6-6 right-handed. Struck him out. Number 5 for Griffin. 2-way for Larry Heisel. Heisel reached on the error in the second, the first error for Houston. Here's the pitch. 2-6 right-handed, and that is a base hit by Heisel. A 2-out single. He's a 1-9 against Edwards behind the plate for Houston. Being held, and Dave Watkins is the batter. Griffin from the stretch. The pitch to Watkins. That's 111 right-handed. Grounds it to first. Scoop by Bleffery. He takes it to the bag. And the side is retired. No runs for the Phils in the bottom of the fourth. 1 hit, 1 left. After 4, it's a 1-1 ball game. Just a delightful game. Good pitching. Doug Rader leads it off here in the top of the 5th. He's singled. Rick Wise on the mound for the Phils. Here's the pitch to Rader. It's a spinner. 6-7 right-handed, fly ball center. And Heisel is under it for the out. 1 away in the top of the 5th. Now Johnny Edwards reached on a force, was left on base. Okay, here's the pitch from Wise. Well, bear with me a second. That happens sometimes. Lord. Bear with us. Little technical issue there. Okay, Wise winds, and the pitch to Edwards. Whoa, that's a 3-7 right-handed fly ball center. And Heisel makes the catch. Another fly out to Heisel out in center field, 2 away. And the batter is Jesus Alou. Jesus grounded to short in the second. Here's the pitch from Wise. 6-8 right-handed, grounds to third, scooped by Taylor, who throws that out to Dick Allen. It's another 1-2-3 for Rick Wise, and we're in the middle of the 5th here. We're going to take a little break, 3 minutes, 3 to 5. It's a tie ball game, 1-1. This is some ball game, huh? And Tom Griffin will come out and pitch the bottom of the 5th, of course. When we return, I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. There's a little break in the action. I'll be back in about 2 to 3 minutes to continue this ball game. It's a 1-1 game, Houston at Philly. Houston only 9 games behind the first place Atlanta Braves in the West. They're having their best year ever as this 1962 expansion team. So are the Mets. The Mets are 1 game under 500. Houston is 7 games over 500. Lots of excitement in Houston for this ball club. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Oh, indeed. Very, very little drama thus far. Very little drama. That's something I really don't need. Well, I guess maybe I do. I like it sometimes. But it's nice to have a nice laid-back ball game, at least the first half of this ball game. We'll see what happens. Greetings, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And it's a 1-1 ball game. We're in the middle of the fifth. Houston at Philadelphia. Kathy Harden for the Phillies. I'm sorry to keep repeating, but Houston is only 9 games behind the first place Atlanta Braves. Every game is so important for this club. And Tom Griffin takes the mound for Houston to pitch the bottom of the fifth. Here comes Don Money of the Phillies to lead it off. It's a 1-1 game. Money flew to center in the third. Here's Griffin now. The pitch to Money. That's 4-5 right-handed. Struck him out. Number 6 for Tom Griffin. And now Rick Wise, the pitcher. Wise struck out in the third. Here's Griffin now. And the pitch to Wise. That's 212 right-handed. Oh, it doesn't matter. Struck him out. Oh, number 7 now for Griffin. 2 outs, nobody on, and Tony Taylor comes up 0 for 1 and a walk. Griffin into his windup, and the pitch to Taylor. That's 4-6 right-handed, walked him. Taylor is on with a second walk of the day to Tony Taylor. 1-9 stealing. And Cookie Rojas, the batter, 0 for 2, reached on the second error by Houston today. The error by Bleffery at first, it was a 2-base error. 2 outs, Taylor on first. And the pitch to Rojas. That's 2-7 right-handed, base hit up the middle. Taylor rounding second, he goes to third. So with 2 outs, the Phillies got something going here. Griffin's first endurance inning is the 6th. It's first and third with 2 outs, and Dick Allen again. He came up second and third, 2 outs. And Griffin got him struck him out swinging. Dick Allen with a solo home run and struck out. First and third, 2 down, and the pitch to Allen. That's 6-9 right-handed, and that's going to be a double down the line. Taylor comes home, and Rojas goes to third. The Phillies lead at 2-1. Dick Allen with his second run batted in of the ball game. 6-9, double 1-10. It's a double. So Griffin in trouble here. A 2-out rally by the Phillies. 2-1 Phillies now. Johnny Callison steps into the batter's box. He's 0 for 2. Griffin trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch from Griffin. That's 3-6 right-handed. Pops him up to first. And Bleffery makes the catch, and the side is retired. But another run for the Phillies. And after 5, it's 2-1 Phillies. Here's Rick Wise now. He's been very tough today against Houston. Griffin will lead it off. Griffin 0 for 1. Okay, here's Wise. The pitch to Griffin. It's a right-handed hitter, 4-8, and that's going to be a base hit for Griffin. So he helps the cause. He's a good hitting pitcher. 4-8 right-hander, single 1 to 14. Griffin is on. And here's Sandy Valdez-Spino, 1 for 2 today. Wise working from the stretch. And the pitch to Sandy. That's 2-6 right-handed. Grounds it to short, forcing Griffin at second, and Valdez-Spino is safe at first, 1 out. For Joe Morgan, a very young Joe Morgan. Morgan 0 for 2 today. The pitch from Wise. That's 1-8 right-handed. Struck him out. And that's the 4th strikeout for Rick. 2 down. For Jimmy Wynn, the toy cannon. Grounded into a double. Singled, was thrown out, attempting to steal off Dave Watkins. Here's the pitch to Wynn. That's 3-6 right-handed. Hit deep by Wynn to right field. Going back is Callison, and at the warning track, he makes the catch, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We're in the middle of the 6th. And it's a 2-1 ball game. Tom Griffin in his first endurance inning faces Philadelphia in the bottom of the 6th, and it's Darren Johnson. It's a nice summer afternoon ball game, no doubt about it. It's exactly what it is for all people involved. Within the replay, August 16, 1969, and in real world, July 20, 2023. Here's DJ now, struck out twice by Griffin. The pitch to DJ. And that's 6-9 right-handed. And there is a double down the line for DJ. Oh, he leads off with a double. He got that one. He struck out twice by Griffin, but he connected on that. 6-9 double. So DJ on second, nobody out, and Larry Heisel, the batter. Watkins on deck. Griffin works from the stretch here. The pitch to Heisel. That's 3-9 right-handed, and he struck him out. Oh, that's a big strikeout, I think. The 8th for Griffin today. 1 down. And here comes Dave Watkins. 0 for 2. Here's Griffin now. The pitch to Watkins. 4-6 right-handed. Walked him. 1 more hit or walk. And Griffin, I hate to say it, is fatigued. Jim Ray is warming in the bullpen for the Astros, and he pitched in this game in real world. Jim Ray. It's 1 out, first and second, and Don Money is the batter. Here's the pitch from Griffin. 5-4 right-handed. Catcher X. Watkins a 4. Edwards a 2. That's 6-2. And it's a dribbler right in front of the plate. And Edwards throws him out. The runners do advance. So it's second and third, 2 down. It's a big out for Houston. And here comes Rick Wise, a good hitting pitcher. Don't count him out. Okay, Griffin is ready. Here's the pitch to Wise. That's 1-4 right-handed. Struck him out. Number 9 for Tom Griffin. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, the walk, both left. After 6, 2-1 Philly. Great ball game. Well, we're on the top of the 7th. Rick Wise has been very, very, very good today. He's allowed 1 run in 6 innings. This is his first endurance inning. And it'll be Dennis Menke to lead it off. He's 1 for 2, singled and scored the only run for Houston. Here's Wise now. The pitch to Menke. That's 5-10 right-handed. Fly ball center. Heisel makes the catch. 1 away. Now Kurt Blefary, left-handed hitter. Here's Wise. The pitch to Blefary. That's 3-12 right-handed. And there's a base hit just beyond the reach of Rojas. So Blefary is on. A 3-12 single, 1 to 18. My Lord, and it was an 18, just beyond the reach of Cookie Rojas. Blefary the tying run on first. Here's Doug Rader. Rader 1 for 2. Singled and flew to center. Here's Wise now from the stretch, and the pitch to Rader. And that's 6-10 right-handed, grounds it to short, money of 3. 13-3, and he boots it for an error. Here. That's an error by Don Money, and that's going to make it first and second. First error today for the Phillies. It's a 6-10 right-handed, grounded to short, error. So Rader is on first, Blefary on second with 1 out, and Johnny Edwards, the catcher, comes up. We'll see what happens here. Here's Wise from the stretch, and the pitch to Edwards. That's a 1-6 right-handed, walked him. Wise now is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. They didn't use anybody in real world. They won this game in real world. Let's see who's warming for the Phillies. Wilson, Raffo, and Boozer pitched in the last game. We don't need to use them. It's going to be Turk Farrell, a right-handed pitcher. Warming in the bullpen, Turk Farrell. So here comes Wise. The bases are loaded with 1 out. And Jesus Alou is the batter. The infield is back for the double play. Here's Wise from the stretch, and the pitch to Jesus. 4-4 right-handed, catcher X. Oh my, Watkins a 4. This is 11-4. And he fouls out to Watkins. So it's 2 away. Look at that. Tom Griffin will hit. Kathy Harden, he will hit. Different game back then, folks. They're only down by 1. It's bases loaded, 2 outs. I know it's an optimum opportunity, but they're going to let him hit. He does have a walk and a double against him, but in his first endurance, but he's going to hit here. He's a right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Wise, the drama. That's 2-8, and that is, he struck him out. And the side is retired. And that's the 5th strikeout for Wise. No runs. They leave the bases loaded. They had the bases loaded with 1 out and couldn't make anything of it. In the middle of the 7th, and he's got 2 against him, Wise. Tom Griffin comes out with the confidence. He's going to stay in this game. He's going to pitch the bottom of the 7th. He has 2 against him in his second endurance inning, and it'll be the top of the order in the bottom of the 7th. Tony Taylor, 0 for 1, walked twice and scored. In fact, he has scored the winning run thus far. Here's Griffin. And the pitch to Taylor. That's 1-8, right-handed, fly ball center, and Jimmy Wynn makes the catch. That's 1 away. And now Cookie Rojas, 1 for 3. Here's Griffin now. The pitch to Rojas. Whoa, that's going to count. 2-2. And he lines it to second, 2 away. It wasn't a great roll, but it counts. Now Dick Allen, the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. Dick is 2 for 3. He's knocked in both runs for the Phillies. The solo blast in the first, the double to bring home Taylor in the 5th. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Griffin now. The wind. Oops. The windup and the pitch to Dick Allen. That's 6-6 right-handed. He struck him out for number 10 for Tom Griffin. A 1-2-3 inning after 7. It's 2-1. The whole game is a drama in a way. Depends how you define it. Here's Rick Wise now in his second endurance inning. And he'll face the top of this Houston lineup in the top of the 8th. Sandy Valdez-Spino will lead it off, a left-handed hitter. Okay, Wise. The pitch to Valdez-Spino. That's 3-10 right-handed. Grounds it to second. Rojas throws it over to Dick Allen for the first out here in the top of the 8th. Now Joe Morgan 0 for 3. Here's the pitch from Wise. And that's 2-8 right-handed. He walked him. So Morgan, the tying run on first base, Double-A, 1-15, 1-17 to steal. We're going to send him. I'd like to let you all know. A 1-17 off Watkins with Jimmy Wynn at the plate. Here's the pitch to Wynn. There goes Morgan. And he is out! Oh, Watkins for the second time today throws a runner out trying to steal. Dave Watkins with a A perfect strike thrown to second base, and Rojas put on the tag, and Morgan is out. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. You gotta love that as much as I want Houston. Phillies are playing a great game for the first time in a while here. I kind of want them too. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Jimmy Wynn, the toy cannon. He's 1 for 3. Here's Wise. 3-5, right-hander, hit deep by Wynn. That is gonna go. It's gone. A solo home run to tie up the ball game. How's that for some drama? Oh my, let's look at that again. The toy cannon, they call him, 3-5, and that's a home run as clean as a baby's ass. Oh my. And that's going to be it for Rick Wise, who has reached fatigue. The toy cannon. I'm so sorry. Oh, I love Strat-O-Matic. You know that? I really do. Jimmy Wynn with number 22 ties him with Tony Perez. Just give me a moment to enter that, people. The toy cannon with such a big home run here in the top of the 8th makes it a whole new ball game. So that's it for Rick Wise. Wise reaches fatigue here in the 8th. And coming in from the bullpen is Turk Farrell. Wise pitched 7 1/3 innings. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits, but he really pitched good baseball until now. He walked 2, struck out 5, and allowed, because of clearing the bases, 2 runs. And Turk Farrell taking his warm-ups now. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Valdespino led the inning off, rounding out to Rojas at second. Then Morgan walked. He was thrown out stealing by Dave Watkins, the catcher. Second time Watkins caught somebody. He caught Wynn trying to steal in the 4th when he led off with a base hit. And then Wynn came up with 2 outs, and he sent one flying deep to left field. It's all tied up here. And Dennis Menke is the batter. Turk Farrell is ready. A big game-tying home run by Jimmy Wynn, the toy cannon. Here's Menke now with 2 outs, nobody on. Farrell is ready. He gets the sign from Watkins into his windup. The pitch to Menke. That's 6-11 right-handed. It's a base hit to left. A 2-out single. Ow. Menke is on. He is the go-ahead run. Now Kurt Blefry. Farrell from the stretch. The pitch to Blefry. That's 2-3 right-handed. He grounds it to third, and that's for Taylor, who throws it to Dick Allen, and the side is retired. There was 1 run for the Houston Astros on 2 hits. A solo home run to tie up the ball game. A blast by Jimmy Wynn, his 22nd of the season. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. And Tom Griffin still going strong. He's now fresh as a daisy. He allowed a double and a walk in his first endurance inning, but after retiring the side in the 7th, he is as fresh as a daisy. I'm going to get a little coffee here. This is the last of my coffee for the afternoon. It's a little early for me to be having the last cup, but so be it. Okay, Tom Griffin is ready. And here's Johnny Callison to lead it off for the Phillies. Bottom of the 8th, we're all tied at 2. It'll be Callison, DJ, and Heisel. Okay, here comes Griffin now. The pitch to Callison. And that's 4-10 left-handed. Fly ball to left. And Valdez Spino makes the catch. 1 out. And he has retired 6 in a row. Here's DJ. DJ 1 for 3. He doubled in the 6th, was left on. Kathy Harden for the Phillies. DJ struck out twice, then he doubled off Griffin. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's 2-7 right-handed. Struck him out again for the 3rd time today, and that's the 11th strikeout for Tom Griffin. 2 down for Larry Heisel. Heisel 1 for 3. I seem to have a memory of him recently winning a game. I don't know if it was with a home run or what. Here's Griffin now, the wind-up and the pitch. That's 5-5 right-handed, struck him out. Number 12 for Tom Griffin, and it's a 1-2-3 inning again. And we've gone 8. It's a 2-2 game. And we're heading to the 9th. Turk Farrell, his first full inning of relief. This might be his last inning as he's due up next inning. Leading it off is Doug Rader. He's 1 for 3. Okay, Farrell is ready. Here's the pitch to Rader. 6-5 right-handed, grounds it to short for money. Over to Allen, 1 away. Now Johnny Edwards. Edwards 0 for 2 and walked. No, Justin, thank you for asking, but I am done with the coffee. But you know what? You may have a point. Maybe I'm not done. You're right. I could make a small pot. Thank you. I have 1 cup right here. It's full. Here's the pitch to Edwards. 2-6, and he grounds it to short again, money. Over to Dick Allen, 2 away. And here comes Jesus. That is good coffee. Wow. Jesus 0 for 3 today. Farrell gets the sign from Watkins into his wind-up and the pitch to Jesus. That's 2-10. Right-handed, and that's swung on and hit into the gap for Jesus. It's a double. Jesus has doubled with 2 outs off Turk Farrell, and there's gonna be a hitter. That's one of my policies in a tie game. I very rarely allow the pitcher, if they've gone all the way. That's gonna be it for Griffin. He can still win it. can't lose it. He went 8 innings. He pitched great baseball. Both him and Wise. Griffin allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Lord. He walked 3, struck out 12, and he allowed 2 runs. 2 earned runs. Jim Ray is ready. But you know what? In a game like this, I may use someone else. Namely, let me see here. No, he's not much better. No, we will go with Jim Ray as he pitched in real world. Ray will be the pitcher. Let's see who's hitting. 2 outs. Jesus in scoring position. It's going to be Norm Miller. Norm Miller, who has been out with a little bit of a sprain, but he's well enough to hit. Norm Miller, a left-handed hitter, will face Turk Farrell. Norman Miller. So Miller comes in to hit for Griffin. It's 2 outs. Jesus in scoring position. Here's Turk Farrell. The pitch to Miller. That's 111 right-handed. Grounds it to first. Allen has it, and he'll take it himself to the bag. And the side is retired. No runs. The double by Jesus, and he was left on base. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. It's a 2-2 ball game. And the Astros have a new pitcher. It's going to be Jim Ray, a right-hander. Jim Ray coming in from the bullpen. He'll take his warm-ups, and he'll face Watkins, Money, and I'm going to presume a pinch hitter. Farrell has already pitched 1 2/3. Actually, wait a minute. That was 2 outs here. I think that out happened before. I missed that. Yeah. 1 1/3. He allowed 2 hits. Got them through it. Got the Phillies through that. And we don't know who would pitch for the Phils. I'll pull their best. Not Rafa, Wilson, or Boozer, please. If possible. Oh, they don't have anybody. So we're gonna go with we'll go with Bill Wilson again. It's 2 days in a row, and there's no reason why we can't do that. It's the best they got, Kathy. And he's a right-hander. Wilson is warming. We're here in the bottom of the 9th now. Here we go. Kathy Harden for the Phillies. Catcher Dave Watkins. What a day he's had. He cut off 2 Astros trying to steal second. First Jimmy Wynn and then Morgan. Watkins steps into the batter's box, and Jim Ray in for Griffin is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Watkins. That's 3-6 right-handed, struck him out. 12 strikeouts for Griffin today. Wow. And he gets a no decision. Here's Don Money, and that's because of Wise and Farrell. Both did great work. It's 1 out, nobody on. Money at the plate. Here's Jim Ray now. The pitch to Money. 3-5 right-handed, struck him out. That's 2 strikeouts in a row for Jim Ray of the Astros. And there's going to be a hitter for Turk Farrell, and it will be Wilson coming in. If, I shouldn't have written that yet, if they don't win it. Let's see who's hitting. Let's see who's hitting here. I have my eye on somebody. And my eye is on Rick Joseph. He has some power. He is a right-handed hitter. Rick Joseph can end this game with 1 swing of his bat. Rick Joseph steps into the batter's box. A right-handed hitter pinch hitting for Turk Farrell in a 2-2 tie, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Ray gets the sign from Edwards into his windup, and the pitch to Joseph. That's 6-4, right-handed, catcher X, Edwards a 2, 6-2, and he drops, wait a minute, oh, he's out on a dribbler, and the side is retired. Let me show that to you all. 6-4, right-handed, catcher X, 6-2, and he's out on the dribbler. I looked here, it's 6. And initially I did. The side is out, guess what? We're going to extra innings. We're going to the 10th. And I'm going to tell you, this coffee is still hot, so to speak. So I'm going to move right into the 10th. If we go to the 11th, we'll take a break. We have extra innings. And what a game it's been. Kathy Harden for the Phils. I've been for Houston because they're only 9. I like to see a good race. They're 9 games out in 3rd place, having their best season in franchise history. And 2 great pitchers, Tom Griffin and Rick Wise, went head-to-head. They both pitched into the 8th, at least into the 8th, and allowed 2 runs. Leading it off for Houston is in the top of the order, in the top of the 10th, Sandy Valdez-Spino, a left-handed hitter, facing the right-hander Bill Wilson. Extra, read all about it. We are in the 10th inning. And here's Sandy Valdez-Spino, 1 for 4, facing Wilson. Wilson into his windup, and the pitch to Valdez-Spino. That's 2-7, right-handed, walked him. So Sandy draws a base on balls, and Joe Morgan is the batter. We're not going to bunt. Here's Wilson from the stretch. The pitch to Morgan. 1-3, right-handed, grounds to first, and that will force Valdez-Spino. But that puts Morgan on again. He has already been thrown out stealing by Watkins. I'm sure they're going to be looking at him now. Morgan on first, 1 out. He's a double-A, 1-17. Hold him 1-15. And add 2 for Watkins, 1-17. Here's Jimmy Wynn. Here's the pitch to Wynn. There goes Morgan! And he's safe. So that time, Morgan got a really good jump. And he stole second, putting himself in scoring position for Jimmy Wynn, the toy cannon. Here's Wilson from the stretch now. The pitch to Wynn. That's 4-7, right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, Wynn goes down swinging. That's 2 down. And here comes Dennis Menke. Menke 2 for 4 today. Wynn is the go-ahead run on second base. The pitch from Wilson. That's 3-8 right-handed. Fly ball to center. And Heisel is under it, and the side is retired. So Wilson gets out of that. No runs, no hits. The walk to Valdez-Spino. Morgan left on second after he stole it. Upon reaching on a force, we're heading to the bottom of the 10th. It's a 2-2 ball game. And I'll tell you, these Philadelphia people here sure have gotten their money's worth of a great ball game here on a beautiful summer afternoon. Now Jim Ray starting his second inning of relief, and it's going to be the top of the Phillies order. Okay, Jim Ray on the mound. Here is Tony Taylor, 0 for 2, walked twice, scored a run to lead it off for the Phils. I got to tell you, Phil's really playing good baseball today. Okay, here's Ray now. The windup and the pitch to Taylor. That's a 5-5 right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, Jim Ray with the strikeouts. His third. Oh, Lord, look at him. He exactly won an inning. Wow, I didn't know. It's 1 out, nobody on, and Cookie Rojas is coming up. We will take a break if the Phillies don't win this here in the bottom of the 10th. Rojas 1 for 4. Here's Jim Ray now. And the pitch to Rojas. That's 5-10 right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, Rojas goes down. 4 strikeouts by Jim Ray in 1 2/3 innings. Oh, my. And here's Dick Allen. Now, he hit the home run to put the Phillies ahead in the first. He can end this ball game with 1 swing of the bat. Oh, yeah, it was a great name. Okay, Jim Ray. The windup and the pitch to Allen. Whoa, that's a 1-11, and it's a fly ball to left. And Valdez-Spino is under it, and he makes the catch. We're going to the 11th. A 1-2-3 inning for Jim Ray. That was a 1-11, fly ball to left. Side retired, 1-2-3. So we've gone 10 here at Connie Mack Stadium. The cookie crumbled. Yeah, that cookie crumbled all over the place. Good play on words there. And Bill Wilson comes in. To pitch his second inning. He got into a little trouble there in the 10th. And when he comes in, it will be Blefary, Rader, and Edwards, but not before we take a little break here, folks. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I've got to, take breaks occasionally because we want to do this with full faculties. When I come back, we'll head to the top of the 11th. It's a 2-2 ball game. Again, I hate to repeat myself, Kathy, but I think that anybody who came to this game, including those people watching this ball game, sure have got their money's worth. Bill Wilson will start his second inning of relief. Meanwhile, Jim Ray has pitched 2 beautiful innings, striking out 4. I'll be back in 2 to 3 minutes, and I'm gonna be actually it might be 5 because I'm gonna make some coffee, as Justin had suggested. I'm gonna make a half pot. I may just get 1 cup out of it and not do the rest. It all depends. And we'll continue this ball game. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I have one coffee filter. I need to get some later. Been a great game, hasn't it? I'll be back. Wow. Sounds like the crowd got quiet. Tony's here. He's gonna make me hungry again. Well, the coffee is brewing, and I'm going to sneak a cup, if necessary, as we move to the top of the 11th. It's going to be Bill Wilson, pitching, starting his second inning. It's a 2-2 ball game here at Connie Mack Stadium. Wilson got into a little trouble in his first inning, walking Valdespino. Morgan reached on a forced stall second, but then he struck out Wynn and got Mankey to fly to center. I'm going to go sneak a cup. I hear it finishing, and we'll continue this ball game. 2-2 through 10. Warm out there. Here we go now. Top of the 11th in the second of a three-game series. Houston won the first one 14-5. It's going to be Kurt Blefary, two-leaded off here. He's a left-handed hitter. Blefary 1 for 4 today. Here's Wilson now in his second inning of relief. The windup and the pitch to Blefary. That's 4-8 left-handed. And he struck him out. That's the second for Bill Wilson. Now Doug Rader is the batter. Rader 1 for 4. Here's the pitch from Wilson. That's 4-3 right-handed. Fly ball to right. That's going to be Callison a 2. 8-2, and he makes the catch. 2 away. And now Johnny Edwards, the catcher. That's a long day for Edwards, crouching. Same with Watkins. Edwards 0 for 3 and a walk. The pitch from Wilson. That is 3-8 right-handed. Pops it up to second for Cookie Rojas. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Bill Wilson. We're heading to the bottom of the 11th. We're all tied at 2. Here's Jim Ray. If the Phillies don't win this, this might be Ray's last inning. This is Ray's 3rd inning. He's retired all 6 batters he's faced. And now he has to face maybe the toughest combo in the lineup, Callison, Johnson, and Heisel. And there is action in the Astros bullpen. It's Ron Willis, who pitched in real world in this ball game. Ron Willis is warming up. He is a right-hander. Leading it off, Johnny Callison. He's 0 for 4. He could sure end it with a flourish by hitting a big one. Okay, Ray is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Callison. That's 6-11. Left-handed, and it's a base hit up the middle. Callison on first. He's got good speed, 1-14, and he is the winning run on first base. And here comes DJ. First base runner allowed by Jim Ray. DJ 1 for 4. He's had a real battle with Houston pitching. He struck out, not Houston only, just Griffin. He struck out 3 times. He did double. Ray digs in from the stretch, and the pitch to Johnson. That's 4-7 right-handed, walked him, and he's one hit or walk away from fatigue. All of a sudden, his fatigue is in the 3rd inning. Willis is warming. First and second, no outs. Jim Ray in a jam here. Larry Heisel, base hit, could win this ball game. Kathy Harden for the Phillies. Here's Ray now from the stretch, and the pitch to Heisel. That's 6-6 right-handed. Struck him out. That's number 5 for Jim Ray. Either way, we expect this to be Ray's last inning. That's the 3rd time Heisel has gone down on strikes. Lots of strikeouts. That is the 17th strikeout by Houston pitching today. It's 1 out, 1st and 2nd, and here comes Dave Watkins. Watkins 0 for 3 on a walk. Here's Ray. The pitch to Watkins. That's 5-4 right-handed. Grounds it to 3rd. This could be 2. Raider is a 3. 16-3. And he boots it for an error. Oh! Oh my. Raider with the error, and the runners advance. It's bases loaded, 1 out. 3rd error for Houston. The fuck. 2nd error for Raider. Oh my. So the bases are loaded. It really doesn't matter except that Callison's on third. And it's up to Don Money. With one out, bases loaded. The infield is back. Here's Jim Ray now. The pitch to Money. That's 2-8 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Mankey to Morgan to Bluffery, and the side is retired. We're going to the 12th. No runs for the Phillies on 1 hit, a walk, an error, 2 left on. And we're heading to the top of the 12th. We hope you're enjoying this ball game. Bill Wilson, whose endurance is 4 for relief, will start his 3rd inning of relief. Big Bill Wilson. And that is it for Jim Ray, by the way. He pitched 3, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and no runs. And Willis will be the next pitcher for Houston to pitch to the Phillies in the bottom of the 12th. Okay, Jesus will lead it off, facing Wilson. Tony for the Astros. Jesus 1 for 4 today. Here's Wilson now. The pitch to Jesus. That's 1-5 right-handed. He grounds it to short for Mankey. For Money, 1 away. And there's going to be a hitter for Jim Ray. Here in the top of the 12th with 1 out. And it's going to be Bob Watson, a very young Bob Watson. He only had 40 at-bats all season. Bob Watson, do you all remember him? He was pretty much of a staple with the Astros in the 70s. Bob Watson. Pinch hitting here for Ray. Okay, Wilson is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Watson. That's a 1-11, and he pops it up right behind the plate, and Watkins makes the catch, 2 away. And it brings up the top of the order, Sandy Valdez-Spino. 1 for 4, and walked. It's 2 outs, top of the 12th, Astros batting. We're all tied at 2 here. Wilson into the windup, and the pitch to Valdez-Spino. And that's 2-4 right-handed. Fly ball left. DJ makes the catch. 1-2-3 for Wilson in his last inning. As he leads off the bottom of the 12th, and there'll be a hitter. So that's it for Bill Wilson. He pitched 3 innings. No hits. Walked 1, struck out 2, and no runs. Great pitching all around today, if you like pitching. By the way, there is action in the Phillies bullpen. And although we're going to have to go with Al Raffo, who pitched yesterday, we don't do that often, folks. Raffo is warming a right-hander. We don't do that often. Here we go to the bottom of the 12th. Ron Willis comes in. Willis takes his warm-ups. Okay, Willis is ready. Now there's going to be a hitter for Wilson for the Phillies. It's going to be John Briggs. And be careful, he's got power. He can end this game with one swing of his bat. A left-hander facing Willis, the right-hander. Willis in his first inning of relief. He is the third pitcher for the Astros. Briggs steps into the batter's box. Bottom of the 12th. 2-2 game. Willis into his windup and the pitch to Briggs. That's 4-7 left-handed. He walked him. So Briggs is on, and he can run. He's a 1-14. He's a B. Being held 1-10, 1-9 with Edwards. And here comes Tony Taylor. He's a C bunter. I don't think we're going to do that. Taylor 0 for 3, walked twice, scored once. Willis from the stretch, and the pitch to Taylor. 4-6 right-handed, struck him out. That is the 18th strikeout by Houston Astros pitching today. Granted, we've gone 12 innings. We're in the 12th inning. And here's Cookie Rojas, 1 out, Briggs on first. Cookie was crumbled with a slider by Jim Ray in the 10th. He's 1 for 5, struck out twice. Here's Willis from the stretch. Briggs on first, 1 down. Pitch to Rojas. 5-7 right-handed, struck him out. Number 7 and number 18. Oh my, 19. 19 for the Phillies. And Dick Allen is the batter. He's already hit a home run. He hit it in the first. A solo shot put the Phillies ahead 1-0. Seems like such a long time ago, doesn't it? Here's Dick Allen at the plate. 2 outs. Briggs on first. The pitch from Willis. That's 1-6 right-handed. Hit deep by Allen. The game is over. A 2-run home run by Dick Allen. His second of the game, his 23rd of the season. He had 4 RBIs in this ball game. And what a game it was. A 2-run blast with 2 outs in the bottom of the 12th. The final score, Philadelphia Phillies 4, Houston Astros 2. And the fans are going crazy. Let's look at that again. Willis, a 1-6 right-handed. Home run 1-17. It was 11, and that is gone. The fans are going crazy. A classic ending. And you know, it's fine with me, Kathy, even though I wanted Houston. I'm actually glad. A walk-off 2-run blast by Dick Allen, who is denoted the star of this ball game. The win goes to Wilson. The loss goes to Willis. Willis pitched 2/3 of an inning, walked 1, struck out 2, but allowed 1 very, very costly hit. It was a 2-run home run by Dick Allen. The final line in this ball game: Philadelphia Phillies 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Houston Astros 2 runs, 9 hits, out hitting Houston by 2, but they had 3 errors. This is my kind of ball game. A lot of drama after all, but very, very 2 errors by Doug Rader at third. The first one was inconsequential, and so was the second one. That's the ball game. This is quite a game, I'm telling you. And this is one of the best games, better games that we've had in a very, very long time. Kathy Harden, I want to say I'm not going to be doing a night game tonight. I need to just take it easy a bit. I hope you understand. I need to get coffee filters. I also need to get something else to eat or something. I really enjoyed this ball game. I want to say thank you for your interest and your support as always. Look at that. Dick Allen, 3 for 6. He knocked in a run in the 5th with a double. Oh, solo, another run batted in, that's 2, and then a 2-run home run to finish it off. Thank you, glad you enjoyed it, Tony and Justin and Ron. Thank you very much. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Stay strong, stay well, and we'll catch you all next time.